Federal agents raided a St. Paul business this morning and were met by a group of protesters in a scene that grew increasingly tense. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Nelson. All of it unfolding at a paper distribution company. Immigration and Customs Enforcement telling us they were serving a search warrant as part of a criminal investigation. Jennifer Hoff has more on where things stand now. Jennifer?
Julie, we're still working to learn why an investigation was being conducted in the first place and how many people are now detained. But this now marks at least the fourth public incident like this in just a matter of months here locally.
It didn't take long for a group of protesters to rally outside Brotex.
How dare you!
A longtime St. Paul paper company.
Outrageous, man.
Clashing then with federal agents. Witnesses say stormed the shop this morning.
Take off those masks!
In a statement, ICE says it was serving a search warrant, not confirming if anyone was arrested.
Just took my dad.
Jesus Trejo saying they did detain his dad, who worked here most his life.
He's not even a criminal. He comes and works. He supports our family.
An immigrant rights group deploying what they call constitutional observers to document what's happening.
We hold our police to a higher standard, and that's not what a state that prioritizes peaceful demonstrations and democracy should look like.
Take your mask off!
This comes 5 months after a raid at a Minneapolis Mexican restaurant the feds said was a drug trafficking probe after 900 pounds of meth was found in a storage unit. Then, in October, federal agents detained a group of Latino roofers while on a job. A month later, pulling a man from his car in Northfield.
We can't always be aligned, but we should always be respectful.
Former Anoka County Sheriff and President Trump's pick to be Minnesota's U.S. Marshal, Jim Stewart, says administrations remove undocumented immigrants every year, tens of thousands, according to Department of Homeland Security data dating back to the early 1900s.
Right now, it's sad to me that it's become such a political divide, and tragically, we're getting way too much bystander involvement that's compromising the safety of everyone involved.
An emotional outcome.
This is absolutely wrong.
Leaving these people with more questions than answers.
Also in its statement tonight, ICE said that this investigation is still ongoing right now. Meanwhile, there is a community vigil, Julie, starting first thing in the morning at 9 o'clock, right in front of where all this happened at Brotex.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.